Here are the top 5 Mexican Panaderias in Houston, Texas.
We're on a mission of discovering all the great things that Houston has to offer. Today we will explore the top 5 Mexican Panaderias recommended by Google reviews and Reddit. We will do a blind taste test for us to determine who has the best Mexican pan dulce. And to start everything off, we will be exploring Taqueria Del Sol and Bakery located on the southeast side of Houston. And when you walk in, you will immediately be greeted by a long line for everybody that wants to try out breakfast tacos, café de olla, and their well-known pan dulce. We will grab 4 types of breads, the conchas, the Maranito, el Bolillo, and lastly, tres leches cake. Now we move a little north to the east downtown Segundo Barrio area of Houston, Texas, where you will see La Reynera Bakery. You're immediately greeted with a home and family operation where there's nothing but homemade and fresh bread. Everything here looked delicious and we couldn't wait to try it. We decided to grab our 4 breads for our competition, but unfortunately, La Reynera didn't have tres leches cake, so they will be disqualified for that portion of the blind taste test. Next up is what I consider to be the GOAT, El Bolillo Bakery located on Airline Drive. And when you walk in, you know you're in for a good treat. I've been coming to this place for the past 20 years and it has yet to disappoint me. When you walk in, you realize that everything here is high quality. Whether it's the architecture, the bread, the pastel, the decorations, everything here is well thought out. But the real question is, in a blind taste test, are they going to be the #1 Mexican panaderia in Houston, Texas? We'll find out.
Now we're at Arandas Bakery, located 10 minutes north from El Bolillo. Arandas Bakery has 6 locations throughout the Houston area. My personal favorite bread is El Bolillo, and I can't wait to try it out to see if indeed it is. We have made it to our final stop, Panaderia Tierra Caliente. With 9 locations in the Houston area, they offer many different types of sweet bread. As we walked in, new freshly baked conchas were arriving on display for us to try out.
We finally came back from the top 5 Mexican panaderias. We have El Bolillo, Tierra Caliente,
Arandas Bakery, La Reynera Bakery, and Panaderia Del Sol.
First, we're going to blindfold Wendy.
Out of these 5, the one that I'm going to give her first, this one. We're going to start off with the concha. Open your mouth.
The bread was pretty soft. Some conchas could be a little bit dry, and this one wasn't dry at all.
I'm going to grab this concha.
The bread felt thicker for sure. The first one was my personal favorite.
Okay.
As of now.
And grab the third one.
It's not bad. I felt that it was a little bit dry. And the first one that I had was first, second one that I had was second, third. Also dry.
Dry. This is the last one right here.
Dry too.
Dry.
Now that I've tried the conchas, now my husband is going to try the conchas for himself. We are going to begin with this one here.
It's not bready. It's fluffy. The filling on top, it's pretty good.
Number 2.
Okay. Too bready. Filling on top, not as sweet as the first one. As I'm chewing it, I want some water. That's how it's a little dry, a little bready.
Number 3 is this one.
I like the filling. Sweet, flavorful. But the bread, a little dry.
This is number 4.
Okay. Not as flavorful. That's just an average one, right? You're gonna take a bite out of that one and really not have a thought about it.
All right, and this is the last one.
Tasty, flavorful. The bread, too bready.
Okay. Your number 1 was Tierra Caliente.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Your number 1 was Tierra Caliente.
Really?
Yep.
And I think that was our number 1 because we actually saw it come out fresh. Your number 2 was El Bolillo.
Your number 2 was Arandas Bakery.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
Your number 3, let's see, I gave you that. Your number 3 was this one, I believe, 4, and then last one 5.
So 5. That's so you have 3, 4, and 5 tied for last, and that was El Bolillo, Del Sol, y Reynera. So far, the clear number 1 winner is Tierra Caliente. What we're gonna do is do the Bolillo. And what do you think a Bolillo is so important for a Mexican panaderia?
One, because you can do a lot of meals with the bolillo. You can do a torta,
Yep.
pambazo. You can do a guajolota, which is you put the tamal inside the torta. You can cut them up for a side for chilaquiles, for capirotada. It's just a very essential. You can just grab it and dip it inside your coffee or your atole.
Is that one?
It's pretty good. Not dry.
Second one, I'm gonna choose that one right there, and right there.
It's so dry. Don't like. Was not my favorite.
Not your favorite?
Not bad, but not my favorite.
Okay, now going for the third one. This one.
I don't know if this should be first or second. It's really enjoyable too. I will put this one in second.
Second place. Got it. Okay, I'm grabbing the fourth one. It's not it?
No.
So the very last one.
I'll put this in third
Put that one in third.
because that wasn't too bad. Start off with this.
It's very bready, but it's soft, a little dry. Like, I immediately want water.
With this one.
I like the crunchiness. Has a little more flavor. I like this one. This is my number 1 right now.
We'll have this one.
Okay. Fluffy, airy. This is 2 right here.
Go in with this one.
This is bready, but not dry. It's bready in a good way. It has a little crunch to it on the outside.
The last one.
I like this one. It has kind of like flour on the top. It's bready, but in a good way. It's fluffy. This is my number 1. We just finished doing the bolillo, and now we're going to share our observations and see where we ranked everything.
Your number 1 was Arandas.
Okay.
Your number 2 was Tierra Caliente.
Okay.
Your number 3 was Del Sol.
Okay.
Your number 4 was El Bolillo. And number 5, La Reynera.
Her number 1 bolillo is actually
El
El Bolillo. Her number 2 is Arandas.
That's funny.
Third, Tierra Caliente. Fourth, Reynalda. And last, Del Sol.
I'm not surprised because even when I saw the bolillo when I was taking them out, the Del Sol bolillo just didn't look appetizing to me.
Now we will try the Maranitos.
Okay.
That one.
Not bad. Not bad.
Second one, I'm gonna grab this one.
This one was crunchy.
One. Okay.
Too dry.
Going
Here.
for the next one. Just that one.
It's like a weird taste.
Weird taste. And now for the last one.
This is a little burnt at the end.
Burnt.
Alright. So if you guys don't know, currently a Maranito is made out of all the leftover bread.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes. Off with this right here.
The inside is soft, but then it becomes kind of dry.
This one.
I will say a little too bready. Bready in the bad way. Bready in the dry way.
This is our third one.
This is dry.
This is our next one.
Bready in the good way.
This is the last one.
This is last.
Okay.
Dry, bready.
Now we're going to our last, and I'm very excited about the tres leches cake. All right.
Okay.
That one's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I will say it kind of tasted like it had been there for a minute.
Okay, not fresh.
Not fresh, yeah. You give it to me. Like my cake very wet when it's a tres leches cake.
And it was just a little bit wet, but it wasn't all the way. So as of right now, I'm gonna say it's the last one as of now.
That one?
Sounds good. That one was flavorful. It didn't taste like it had been there for a minute. It tastes fresh.
Not it at all.
Not it.
It doesn't even taste like tres leches.
Turn.
Let me try it. What's this one?
Moist, sweet. It's not bad. It tastes strawberry.
I tried to not.
It's definitely, it tastes like tres leches to me.
Number 3.
That's a little weird taste to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't it. I have that.
So
Huh. It has an aftertaste. Kind of like it's been out. Tastes like freezer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So your number 1 was Del Sol.
Okay.
Your number 2 was Tierra Caliente.
Okay.
Your number 3 was Arandas.
Interesting.
And 4 was El Bolillo.
What? That's crazy. And for those who don't know, I mean, the tres leches from El Bolillo is considered one of the best, and I always tell everybody it's the best tres leches, but I'm over here ranking it as 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Your number 1 tres leches is El Bolillo.
Okay.
Your number 2 is Arandas. Your 3rd is Tierra Caliente. And your last is Del Sol. Okay. We just finished our observations for the Bolillo, Concha, Maranito, and the tres leches cakes. I've averaged everything out, and here are our final findings. For Wendy, your number 1 Mexican Panaderia is El Bolillo with an average ranking of 1.75. Your second is Tierra Caliente at 2.5 average ranking. Your third, at very close ranking, is Arandas at 2.75. And your dead last is Reynera at 4.25. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm not surprised with Bolillo being number 1. We said that Arandas was number 2.
Tierra Caliente.
Oh, I was looking at yours. Tierra Caliente 2, and then 3 Arandas.
Correct. Very close.
Mm-hmm.
So Tierra Caliente 2.5, Arandas 2.75 average ranking. So so close to each other, very next to each other. For me, this is a surprise to me. Tierra Caliente with an average ranking of 1.5 is my number 1 Mexican Panaderia. Next to tied between Arandas and Del Sol at 2.75. They're tied for 2nd and 3rd. El Bolillo being 3rd, my 3rd favorite Mexican Panaderia. And my dead last at an average ranking of 5, literally was last placed in every single metric, was Reynera. That I'm surprised. I never really went to Tierra Caliente. I think you brought me pieces here and there, but I never really cared for it. But apparently my taste buds do.
Yep.
So that being said, we've investigated and we've discovered what the best Mexican Panaderias are in Houston, Texas. What is your favorite Mexican panaderia? And if there's any other category or thing that you want us to investigate here in Houston, we will gladly do so. Just like, subscribe, and share it in the comments.
And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.